Hello, children. Welcome to Whole English Micro Reading. 同学们，大家好，欢迎来到全英语微阅读。我是央老师。今天我将和大家分享一本有趣的绘本。Look at the cover. What can you see? Yes, we can see a barrel. Can you read it? Barrel. Good. What are these? Right, they are chipmunks. Chipmunks are part of the squirrel family. Follow me. Chipmunk. Great. Look, this is Chippy, and this is his family. What are they doing? Bingo. They are gathering food for the winter. This class, we are going to read the story, Food for the Winter. What food do they gather? Where do they put the food? Let's read.
Chipmunks are part of the squirrel family. At the beginning of autumn, they usually gather seeds and nuts and put them in their burrows or nests for the winter. They can carry loads of food in their cheeks. Chipmunks are very important for our forests because they spread seeds and the seeds grow into tall trees.
Have you got the answer? Yes. At the beginning of autumn, they usually gather seeds and nuts and put them in their burrows or nests. Do you know nest? Yes, this is nest. But last year, there was heavy rain in many forests, and nuts did not grow on the trees. Did Chippy and his family have enough food for the winter? Let's enjoy the story.
Chipmunks are part of the squirrel family. At the beginning of autumn, they usually gather seeds and nuts and put them in their burrows or nests for the winter. They can carry loads of food in their cheeks. Chipmunks are very important for our forests because they spread seeds and the seeds grow into tall trees. The weather is changing in many parts of the earth. These changes can cause lots of problems for both men and animals. Last year, there was heavy rain in many forests in North America, and the nuts did not grow on the trees. There was not enough food for the chipmunks. Chippy the chipmunk started gathering seeds and nuts in early spring. He gathered hundreds of them. When Chippy had too many seeds and nuts for his burrow, he started putting them in a big tree nearby. The tree grew bigger and bigger and bigger. How many seeds and nuts do we need?
We need all the food we can find. Do you want our children to be hungry?
So Chippy kept gathering food for the winter. When the other chipmunks started gathering their seeds and nuts in early autumn, there weren't very many left in the forest. Chippy sat and waited for the winter to come. He was happy because he knew he had lots of food. The winter came. It was a hard winter, and some of the chipmunks had very little food. They asked the other chipmunks for something to eat. Most of them had only a few seeds and nuts. Many chipmunks were very hungry. Chippy didn't say anything. He saved his food for his children. That year the winter was very hard, and the chipmunks were very hungry. But Chippy still didn't say anything. He needed his pile of seeds and nuts for his family.
The others are hungry. We've got lots of seeds and nuts. Shh, we need them.
Soon, the other chipmunks were very thin and weak and sick, but Chippy and his family were healthy because they had plenty of food to eat. One day, it was very windy. The wind blew so hard that many big trees fell to the ground. Some of the trees were 100 years old. The forest looked like a ghost forest. Chippy's children, Charlie and Chopper, were under the big tree near their burrow. Suddenly, one of the branches broke and fell to the ground. It was very heavy. It was full of seeds and nuts. The branch fell on Charlie. The little chipmunk couldn't move. He was trapped. Charlie and Chopper shouted for help. Chippy and Brenda ran to help, but the branch was too heavy. Charlie cried. He was very scared. Chippy shouted for help too. Soon, the other chipmunks started to come out of their burrows. They were thin and weak because they were so hungry. They walked slowly over to the branch. It was very hard work, but in the end they moved the branch together. Charlie was safe. He was very happy. Chippy was very happy too. Then he felt very sorry. He put all his seeds and nuts in a big pile, and he shared them with the other chipmunks. Everyone ate, and slowly they were strong and healthy again. This year, all the chipmunks are keeping their seeds and nuts in one big pile.
Did Chippy and his family have enough food for the winter? Yes. What about the other chipmunks? No. Why? Let's read page 8 to page 11 and find the answer. Have you got the answer? Right. Chippy started gathering seeds and nuts in early spring, and he kept gathering food. When the other chipmunks started gathering their seeds and nuts in early autumn, there weren't very many left. So, what do you think of Chippy? Yes, he's prepared and hardworking. How much food did they have? How were they? How did they feel? Let's read and find. How much food did they have? Chippy and his family had lots of seeds and nuts. The other chipmunks had a few seeds and nuts. How were they? Chippy and his family were healthy. The other chipmunks were thin and weak and sick. How did they feel? Chippy and his family felt happy. The other chipmunks felt sad. When Chippy had enough food, did Chippy share with the other chipmunks? No. Why? Right. He needed his pile of seeds and nuts for his family. What do you think of Chippy? Yes, he's caring for his family, but he's selfish to the other chipmunks. 让我们模仿 Chippy 和他妻子的对话吧。
The others are hungry. We've got lots of seeds and nuts. Shh, we need them.
One day, it was very windy. One of the branches broke, and it fell on Charlie. Did he get out of the branch? Yes, Charlie was safe. Who helped Charlie? Great! The other chipmunks started to come out of their burrows. They walked slowly over to the branch. It was very hard work, but in the end, they moved the branch together. Boys and girls, if someone helped you, what would you do? Great! It's so kind of you. How did Chippy feel? Yes, he felt very sorry. Why? Well done, because when he had lots of food, he didn't share with the other chipmunks. But when he was in trouble, the other chipmunks came to help. What did he do? Good. He put all his seeds and nuts in a big pile and he shared them with the other chipmunks. What do you think of Chippy now? Yes, he's grateful. What is the end of the story? Let's read together.
This year, all the chipmunks are keeping their seeds and nuts in one big pile.
At last, Chippy learned that it is best to share. What can you share with your friends? Great! You have so many things to share with your friends. So what can you learn from the story? Well done! As the saying goes, happy to share, difficult to share. 有福同享，有难同当。A friend in need is a friend indeed. 患难见真情。It's really a nice story, right? 课后可以和小伙伴读一读，演演哦。这里是全英语微阅读，下次课再见。Goodbye.